Patrick Anthony Rahming. Patrick Anthony Rahming was born in the heart of Baintown, a historical area of New Providence, Bahamas, on the 3rd of July, 1944. He was the son of Osborne Joseph Ank and Nora Louise Dean Rahming. Pat, as he is usually called, grew up in the care of his grandmother Ethel Rowe and his extended family, which helped him to develop many of his early life lessons. Pat grew up in a large family, and to Pat, family was important. This early foundation was the building block that would eventually grow into a special commitment to the cultural and social life of the Bahamas in particular, and to the Caribbean and the world in general. It also developed in him a strong belief in God and in the divinity of man. In 1964, Pat enrolled in McGill University in Montreal, Canada, where he studied architecture, eventually becoming the vice president of the School of Architecture while there. In addition to his academic pursuit, Pat excelled in sports as well, playing both football and basketball. He was very active as a student, being a part of the Kappa Rho Tau KRT fraternity, the Savoy Society, the Martlets, the Debating Society, the Honor Society, the Student Council, the McGill Choir, as well as being a McGill news photographer. In 1970, Pat earned his Bachelor of Science Architecture and Bachelor of Architecture, making him one of the first 5 Bahamian architects to have earned internationally recognized professional qualifications. On returning to the Bahamas, Pat worked in the offices of Donald Cartwright for 6 years before opening his own firm, Patrick Rahming and Associates, in 1976. The firm offered architecture, planning, design, creative consultancy, and design-build services from their office on Sears Hill in New Providence, Bahamas. He became one of the first Bahamian architects to embrace the new digital tools to provide a higher level of service for his clients. 6 years later, Pat, along with his former employer Donald Cartwright and friend Jackson Burnside, agreed to form the Architects Partnership, which, over the next 13 years, built a reputation as a firm concerned with the finer points of architecture, especially in its relationship with the climate and culture. Eventually, after the dissolution of the company, Pat re-established the Patrick Rahming and Associates firm. Over his career, which has spanned more than 50 years, Pat has earned many awards, including the Governor General Award for Design, and has designed and developed a number of major projects in the Bahamas, including the new Nassau Straw Market, located on Bay Street in Nassau, Bahamas. Always an advocate for the betterment of Bahamians, Pat was the brainchild and push behind the workshop Tourist Money Never Done. The event, developed by the Ministry of Tourism and sponsored by the Bank of the Bahamas, was designed to assist budding tourism entrepreneurs and stakeholders in brainstorming ideas for new products in the country's #1 industry. The workshop, initially staged at the British Colonial Hilton in New Providence, was so successful that it was eventually reproduced in Grand Bahama, as well as many of the other family islands. Patrick is also a popular and accomplished singer and songwriter. Considered by many as one of the Bahamas' foremost creative visionaries, his list of songs includes Baintown Woman, Package Deal, The Racetrack Song, 6 and 4, Mwale, Long Island Breeze, Special Kinda Lady, and The Politician, just to name a few. His recorded album, Poetry, released in the early 1980s, is thought to be one of the best Bahamian recordings of all time by many. In his poem, Slave Name, Patrick affirms his right to know his African name, his heritage, his lineage, and his ancestry, all elements important to the formation of his Afro-Bahamian identity. In addition to poetry, Pat has written 3 books: Community Announcements, published September 2008, The Choir Master, released March 2009, and The Naive Agenda, March 2012. He has received awards for acting, the Dancer Award, the Timothy Award for Music, and numerous national awards for his contribution to Bahamian society in the literary and performing arts. Pat's first wife, Janine Hodder, who was Canadian-born, went on to become the president of the College of the Bahamas. Sadly, his second wife, Marilyn Veronica Blyden Rahming, passed away in October 2021. She and Pat were the proud parents of 6 children and several grandchildren. Pat is a 5th-generation descendant of George and Clotilda Huyler from Delaport, New Providence in the Bahamas, and stems from the Nicey Huyler branch of the family tree. Patrick Anthony Rahming, an architect, author, philosopher, singer, songwriter, activist, athlete, family man. For more information about the Huyler family, visit the Huyler family website at www.huylerbahamas.com.